You said,
The noise, your background noise.
oh, okay. Let me shut this. I'm coming. Hey, hey, I don't want to hear any noise. Okay, let's see. Okay, I said we are group 11 and I'm Odro Michael and we are presenting on automated assessment in education. I hope you can all hear me now.
Yes,
Good.
louder.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the next slides we'll talk about the session outline. And with the outline, we have what is automated assessment, limitation of traditional assessment methods, benefit of automated assessment, what data-driven insight and analytic can automation offer. Sorry, how can automation enhance the student experience? Then we have the conclusion. So first, we'll talk about what we mean by automated assessment. And we said it refers to the use of technology, particularly software and AI systems, to evaluate student performance, assessment, tests, or activities without direct human grading. And we mentioned some of the examples as multiple choice grading software, AI-based essay scoring system, programming assessment with graders, and we have the online quizzes with real-time feedback. So, in basically what we are saying is that automated assessment is using technology or softwares to assess students or learners. So, with the next slide, we are talking about the limitations of traditional assessment methods. And with the limitation, we talk about the first point, which is the time consuming grading. With the time consuming grading, we are saying that because it's manual grading and with schools which has large classes, it's going to consume most of the time when teachers are teaching or assessing the students because there are many, and so you have to do it systematically or in order, so one after the other. So it's going to consume most of the time when the teacher is grading the student. And we have the next point, which is the subjective and also bias. And we said grading sometimes can depend on the teacher's judgment, which may not always be fair. Two teachers might give different marks for the same answer due to the bias or personal interpretation, and this can lead to what inconsistency. And because it is a manual grading, there's always or at times there's bias. So when a teacher like the other, he can give the other or the one that he likes most of the grade than the others. So that's what we talk about, subjective and also bias. And the third one, we said it is limited feedback. It is limited feedback because with the traditional uh, assessment, there's little or no explanation about where they did well and where they did not. And if they get that, they can improve towards that. And this makes it very difficult for the learners to understand their mistakes so that they can build on. But if the grades are just given to them without no explanation, it becomes very difficult for the learners to improve on that. And the fourth one is surface level evaluation. With the surface level evaluation, candidates or learners have only the ability to recall the information that has been taught in the classroom instead of them to get a deeper understanding or have the ability to apply most of their knowledge. They just have to memorize what their teachers have been taught them and apply them during assessment. But if they have been given the chance to explore or bring out most of the ideas, it will be very, very important. And the last one is limited option for students. So with a limited option for students, with the traditional assessment, it doesn't give the student opportunity to demonstrate their learning. How do they demonstrate their learning? By doing presentations, giving them projects, and also giving them practicals for them to demonstrate in the classroom. So when those things are given to the student, they get most of the time to go and do more research, explore, bring out more options, so that they can share in the classroom to have deeper understanding on what they have been taught. Thank you very much. I think I'll end here for Tema. Can you continue from benefit of automated assessment?
Yes.
Okay.
So taking it from benefit of automated assessment. And the first benefit is efficiency and time saving. Yeah, automated assessment significantly improves the time educators spend on grading, also allows them to focus on other important tasks, planning of their lesson and curriculum. Then it also helps provide individual students and another immediate feedback. Assessment provide instant feedback on objective assessment. When you assess the feedback that is get feedback instantly. Then this allows the students to identify and then correct their mistakes promptly, which leads to more effective learning. The third benefit is consistency of the now the grading that are being done here ensures that application of the data. This helps grading learners. There's nothing like this person being your friend or not. So the evaluation here is being fair at the end of the day. The scalability. Automated assessment can handle number of volumes of assessment make very good or ideal for large without demand or requiring grading. Then the last benefit, cost effectiveness. The cost involved in automated assessment is far lesser as compared to the traditional manual method, which involves you printing and then requiring for other resources to help you to assess the learners. But when you use the automated assessment, the cost is far less. We move on to data-driven insights and analytics. It's the understanding and conclusion that is being drawn from analyzing a data. So when you are given a data, you have to first analyze the data. Now, how do you understand the data? And then the conclusion you draw after analyzing and then trying first to understand the data is what we refer to as data-driven insight. Now, this involves various types of information that is related to it. Then the learning process, which is also the practice assessment, so you make informed decisions and analysis. This is the process of examining raw data to draw conclusions about that information. So you examine raw data and then you draw conclusions at the end of the day about the information. Now, in education, analysis involves using various to collect, think, process, interpret educational data. Thank you. I'll end here for Kana to continue.
Okay, so I'm taking it from what can automation offer in generating data-driven insights. Now, with this, we we have automated reporting. Now, when we talk of automated reporting, we are talking about the visualization and automation tool that can generate reports and visualize data in accessible form. For example, it's using charts, graphs, dashboard, and making it easier for the creators and stakeholders to understand key findings and trends. Please, we can move to the next.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The second one is facilitating formative assessment analysis. For that one, you automation can quickly analyze responses from online TV and formative assessment. Then it provides immediate feedback to students and highlights areas where the class as a whole is struggling, informing instructional adjustment. So with this, if you do online classes, formative meaning classes and other things online, the accessible and analyzation of it becomes so easy. This is the next point. The next point, it reduces bias and increases objectivity. Automated analytic processes apply consistent use and algorithms, reducing the potential for human bias in data interpretation. So when in the traditional classroom I'm grading my children, I can decide that I will give my favorite student a higher mark than my non-favorite student. But when we take automation assessment, it refrains from all that bias and it increases objectivity of what I am grading the student. Using persistent rules and algorithm in grading. Now the fourth one is faster and scalable analysis. Faster and scalable analysis. Automation assessment enables the rapid processing and analysis of large data sets that would be impossible or time consuming to handle manually. This allows educators and administrators to identify trends and patterns quickly at a scale. Now, the next topic that we are moving into is how automation enhances student experience. Now, with this, we have 4 points to highlight. The first point is interactive learning tools. When we talk of interactive learning tools, what we mean is that tools enables us for easy gamified learning models and simulations that can make learning more engaging and fun. And on so doing, it makes the learning so understandable for the children. The second point is it is AI powered support. We have chatbots and virtual assistants that can provide students with instant answers to common questions, offering immediate support and guidance outside the classroom hours. Mickey, please let us continue with the third point. The third point is easy access to information. Automated systems provide students with 24/7 or 247 access to important information like course schedules, assessments, and announcements through online portals and mobile apps. So when I take our UCC portal even for instance, just last month we posted it on the portals about non-listed learners that they should make their features available, pay them so that they can be registered. All these are easy access to information when we are using automation improve and assessment. Now, the last point is personalized feedback. Personalized feedback. Automated systems can provide immediate and tailored feedback and assessment on quizzes to understand their mistakes and learn more effectively. Now, in conclusion, in conclusion, make it conclusion. Yes, yeah, in conclusion, automated assessment represents a significant evolution in educational evaluation, offering a powerful alternative to traditional methods. Automated assessment leverage technology to streamline the process of evaluation, often employing software algorithms to score assessments, assignments, provide feedback, and analyze performance data. While traditional assessment methods have long been the standard, there are limitations in efficiently measuring complex skills, providing timely feedback, and catering to individual learning needs have become increasing, apparently in today's dynamic educational landscape. Thank you. This is the end of our presentation, and our group members are Elkana Safo Kantan Kedu, Thelma, then Odro Michael. Mickey, Mickey,
Yeah.
Mickey, I'm coming.
Okay. I hope everybody have shown face to my face.
Okay. So this is Elkana.
We've shown our face.
You show video. Okay. This is Udru Michael.
So much.
Mickey, I think that is all.